What does the air mode do on the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2? In this video, we're going to show you where to find it. We're going to discuss how to turn it on. We're going to give you a demo of the air mode on the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. Then of course, talk about when we would use this or when we don't recommend using this. So first of all, where do you find the air button on the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2? You can find it two different places. You can of course find it right on the front of the audio interface. There's a button and then it says air above it. Or if you're on your computer, below the channel strip in Focusrite Control 2, you'll see that there is an air button there that you can toggle as well. How do you turn this on? Again, there are two different ways. If you're using your audio interface, you can see that there's a green light on channel 1 right now. That's the channel that I have selected. You can use the select button to move that back and forth between channel 1 and 2. Once you're selected on the right channel, you can find the air button and then press it. If you single press it once, it'll go into green mode. If you press it again, it'll go into orange mode. And if you press it again, it will turn off. Likewise, on the computer here, there's an air button here. You can hit the drop down and select the mode that you want. Now let's do a quick demo of the modes. Right now, we've been using air in the off position. So if there's a white light above the air button, that means that the air mode is not engaged whatsoever. Let's click it once so we can go into the green air mode. If we look over at the computer here, you can see that the green air mode means that you're adding presence to this microphone. What does this actually mean? This means that we've boosted the upper air frequencies of the microphone that we have connected. It adds more brightness, it adds more clarity. It prevents this microphone from sounding too dark or muddy. Sometimes microphones like the Shure SM7B can sound a little bit muffled. This will help make this microphone sound a little bit more natural. So that's what the green mode does on the air mode on the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. But what about the orange mode? Let's turn that on. Now if we look over at the computer again, we can hit the drop down. We can see that's orange and it says presence and drive. So basically what we've done here is we've added what Focusrite calls drive. It's an emulation of their old analog distortion that you would get on the Focusrite audio consoles. If you drove the preamp really hard, you get a little bit of this analog distortion. A lot of people grew to love the sound of this drive or distortion added to their microphone, so Focusrite had it added to the air mode on the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. Now, on previous gens of this audio interface, there was only one air mode, and it was the orange mode. It gave a boost of the upper air frequencies, and it gave you that analog distortion. On this 4th gen version of the audio interface, those two modes are separate. You're able to add just the boost of the upper frequencies if you want, or you can add the full presence and drive mode that you're listening to right now. I'm going to turn this off now. So when would I use this? When would I avoid using this? I like using the green air mode on almost any dynamic microphone in a vocal application. I think it makes dynamic microphones sound a little bit more natural, a little bit more clear, less muddy, less muffled. They sound better to me with this mode on. When would I avoid using the air mode? I don't like using the air mode as much with a condenser microphone on a voice. Also on some types of voices, that boost of the upper frequency can sound pretty grating. It sounds really lispy, it sounds really essy. It can give too much detail depending on the microphone that you're using to the point that it now becomes distracting from your recording or live stream or whatever you're doing with it. So if it is sounding too essy, I would definitely turn the air mode off. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions about this, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.